Shout out to Omaha Steaks for sponsoring this update. Holidays mean lots of happy food, and you can be the food hero without needing Bruce Wayne money. You can get the family gift pack for $49.99. That's 75% off for this deal, and it is a lot of food. When you go to omahasteaks.com and enter our offer code, The Know, it's all one word, in the search bar. Welcome to The Know, I'm Mica. Microsoft says they're seeing an incredible response to the Xbox One X and they'll be expanding their efforts in the gaming space. What that might mean though, yeah, it's not really clear. In a meeting with stockholders, CEO Satya Nadella didn't get into specifics about what those plans might include, but he said that the company wants to grow and engage the over 53 million Xbox Live members more deeply and frequently. He added, "We're mobilizing to pursue an expansive opportunity in the 100+ billion gaming market. This means broadening our approach to how we think about gaming end to end, about starting with games and how they're created and distributed, and how they're played and viewed." Nadella also talked about services like Game Pass and Mixer as a way to promote connectivity across its gaming assets, so maybe they're interested in games again. That's always a plus. We've got winners of the 2017 PlayStation Awards, the annual award show from Sony that honors PlayStation games based on sales. The top winners receiving the double platinum prize for sales over 2 million are Minecraft for both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. Just goes to show, Minecraft is the franchise that never stops selling. As for the Platinum Prize for million sellers, that went to Dragon Quest XI, which is currently out only in Japan, as well as my boys Final Fantasy 15 and Grand Theft Auto 5. The Gold Prize for games that sold more than 500,000 copies went to Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, FIFA 2017 and 18, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, Neo, Rainbow Six Siege, Resident Evil 7, Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, and Yakuza 6. Sad news, everyone, one of the biggest surprise hits of E3 might take a little longer to come out than we're first anticipating. A recently leaked internal EA email seems to point to a 2019 date for A Way Out, the co-op prison break game the publisher debuted this past summer. The email doesn't offer us many other details about the game, it's mostly just celebratory stats about how it's been received over the last 6 months. However, it does make this small reveal that A Way Out will make another appearance at PSX in December, so it looks like we can at least look forward to a new trailer at that time. Many of the big-time publishers have kept their nose out of the EA loot box controversy, but apparently Take-Two is down to party. Company president Carl Sladoff spoke at the Credit Suisse Technology Conference this week and tackled the question of loot boxes directly, specifically how to handle them without pissing off customers. Sladoff said, "In terms of the consumer, the noise you hear in the market right now, it's all about content and over-delivering on content. It's about making sure you're focused on engagement, and I think that has been our strategy. That has been our focus. You can't force the consumer to do anything." Sladoff also added that Take-Two doesn't view loot boxes as gambling, likening their stance to the statement that the ESA made on the matter about a month ago, which says, nah. EA was releasing a patch to combat the XP grinding robots in Battlefront 2 is probably something you thought you'd never hear about video games, but you know what? Here we are. News started making the rounds last week that Battlefront 2 players are resorting to building their own mini robots, or alternatively just using some rubber bands as a mean of farming XP in the game. But now that's all about to come to an end. Game producer Ali Hassoun has confirmed in Battlefront 2 forums that a fix is on the way. No other details were given, but we're guessing it's probably not a fix that gets rid of the grind. It's about to be Christmas in, well, December for video game reveals, apparently. In addition to tons of rumors surrounding the Game Awards and PlayStation Experience over the next couple of weeks, we've also got some hints that other players in the industry are ready to make a splash as well. Writer and Nintendo enthusiast Marcus Sellers, who's been associated with some Nintendo rumors in the past, claims the next month will be the reveal of five brand new Bandai Namco games. According to Sellers, these new games are set to show up at a special event around mid-December, one of which will have significant Nintendo presence. Earlier this month, Bandai Namco said something sort of similar, namely that they'll be announcing 3 big Nintendo Switch entries for next year. So this sort of falls in line with that timeline, maybe? Well, we know that one of those new games is My Hero Academia for the PS4 and the Switch, which was just confirmed this week by Japanese publication Weekly Jump. As for the rest, we'll have to see what happens when mid-December rolls around. Let's keep those fingers crossed for a new Soulsborne entry maybe, and maybe a port of the games on the Nintendo system. Come on, that would be so cool. Here is some good news if you are a fan of the Walking Dead game from Telltale. One of its star writers is coming back for the game's last season. Gary Whitta, who co-wrote the game's first season, which is generally regarded as the best, will be coming back as a story consultant to help tell the end of Clementine's saga. You might remember that WHITTA left the series after the 400 Days DLC in the first game, and he went on to write a little movie called Rogue One. A press release from Telltale quoted him as saying, "Collaborating with Telltale on the first season of Clementine's journey through the world of The Walking Dead was one of the highlights of my career. So reuniting with them now to bring her story to a close with this final season feels like a homecoming." The fourth and final season of the game is expected to release sometime next year. Brian Fuller and Michael Green have left their posts as showrunners on American Gods. The two butted heads with Starz over the budget for season 2. They wanted more money, and Starz was like, "Nah, I think 10 million per episode is more than enough, you guys." Fuller is one of the most respected showrunners in the game after knocking Hannibal out of the park, but he's definitely not afraid to walk off a project if things aren't going the way he thinks they should. A year ago, he very publicly left his position as Star Trek Discovery showrunner and never looked back. Now he's doing the same with American Gods. 10 million an episode is staggering, especially considering early seasons of Game of Thrones cost about 6 million an episode. Fuller's vision for this new season was obviously very, very big. But no word yet from Starz on who will take the helm on season 2. Hopefully, they'll be willing to do it for 10 million an episode. Daisy Ridley is ready to move on from Rey. The new Star Wars star was out promoting the latest film, The Last Jedi, and frankly discussed the future of her character with Rolling Stone. She revealed to them that she's signed on for 3 films, and as of right this very minute, that's all she intends to do. This could bode well for theories that Rey's related to the Skywalker bloodline, since Episode 9 director J.J. Abrams also dropped hints that this trilogy will round out the Skywalker saga completely. Even Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy is now saying that the decision to continue on with any Skywalkers past Episode 9 is up in the air. She also points out that George Lucas's original plan was for 3 trilogies with these characters. That contradicts what Kennedy herself said less than a month ago, which was that they were sitting down to figure out the next round of saga films, which would likely feature more Finn, Poe, and Rey. Maybe that was before they found out Daisy Ridley was done with Star Wars? What? Well, the future of Star Wars is certainly in flux. It seems like it would take a lot of smooth talking or a Brinks truck filled to the top with cash to keep Rey at the center of the galaxy far, far away. Some YouTube creators are expressing concern that we might be headed towards another adpocalypse. This latest one stems over advertisers pulling support yet again from YouTube, this time because of inappropriate comments and videos featuring children. That's got a lot of YouTubers groaning. Here we go again. Journalist Tim Pool made a video about the topic saying, "This is really frustrating to me as a YouTuber, as someone who makes videos on this platform and who relies on YouTube to make my journalism, to travel, to make a living. Look, YouTube is a downright mess." Friend of the Know, Philip DeFranco, also made a video about the topic saying that the adpocalypse is worse than ever. For its part, YouTube told Polygon that in order to protect creators and advertisers alike, we're taking aggressive action using a combination of machine learning and people to take action on this content through age gating, demonetization, and even the removal of channels where necessary. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but 2017 has not been a great time for YouTubers. Who says computers don't have feelings? A kind-hearted glitch apparently let thousands of American Airlines pilots take vacation during the week of Christmas, so yeah, good for them, but bad for people wanting to get home for the holidays. That could mean thousands of planes won't be able to fly during that time, which is one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. Reuters says that more than 15,000 planes currently don't have pilots in December, and they're scrambling to fill them. They're currently offering overtime to pay to pilots though, and they say they'll resolve the issue. So hopefully all of you guys out there can get home for the holidays. Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Remember, for more news from all the corners of the internet, even corners that don't have pilots, remember to like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to The Know. Thanks to Omaha Steaks for sponsoring this update. We've had Omaha Steaks as a sponsor before, so some of you may have tried them, and they're pretty awesome for the holidays because this is the time of year where all the food comes out. Omaha Steaks is offering their family gift pack for $49.99, which is 75% off, and it contains so much good stuff. 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets, my fave, so yummy, a seasoning packet, and because that wasn't enough, 4 additional kielbasa sausages. They've sent this pack to us, and it's enough food to feed a small army. We kind of fight over it in the office, and it becomes a serious Hunger Games situation. I sent one to my parents last year and this year. They loved it last year, hoping they're gonna love it this year. If you want to snag the family gift pack for $49.99, just visit omahasteaks.com and enter our code THEKNOW, all one word, in the search bar to bring it up.